So welcome, guys. Welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You're with Jam and Mr. Neutral as always, and we are here for another live watch-along. This time, Lee Cutler, Sam Eggington for the WBC International Silver Super Welterweight title from the World Resorts Arena in Birmingham, United Kingdom. Just want to say quickly, we're proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs across the UK. Check them out at easystorage.com. Right, how are you, Mr. Neutral? You excited for this fight, mate? Should be a good one.
I am. It's been a great card.
It has.
And this is going to be no different. This for me, this should be fight of the night. The super welterweight contest. Two guys know each other well. Both have been looking for this fight, and I can't wait.
Lee Cutler majority decision, says Hawkins ringside live. Thank you, Hawkins.
Thank you, Hawkins. Yes, you've got that. Oh, actually, Hawkins, you've got split decision. Oh, sorry, that was you, mate.
That's me, yeah. I think I went split. Hawkins
went for a majority decision in this fight for Cutler.
He did. So let's see if any of us can get them extra points ready for the league on Wednesday.
Yes.
But yeah, the records. We've got, sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Neutral. We've got Lee Cutler, 15-1-0 with 7 knockouts. He's been stopped at one time. He was last out against Stephen McKenna, which was a tremendous win by majority decision. And then we've got Sam Eggington. Bit long in the tooth now, but only 31, believe it or not. His career suggests he's much older, but he's not. He's got 35 wins, 20 by knockout, 9 defeats. He's been stopped just twice. And he was last out against Alan Velasquez, which he won on points over 6 rounds.
Yeah, he needed that fight. He needed that fight after the previous loss. So he's back to 10 rounds now. But I mean, I really like Sam Eggington. I thought, I first watched him live ringside when he fought Joe Pickford on.
Yeah, good fighter, Pickford.
Yeah, he fought him on the Chris Bellum-Smith a Cody card in Bournemouth that time. And he's had 4 or 5 fights since. But I was really impressed because that guy was unbeaten, Joe Pickford, and he was really, really good. So that really allotted me to Sam Eggington. But I think Ryan Cutler is on the up, 15-1. He's on an 8-win streak. Winning streak, 4 knockouts,
and that win over Stephen McKenna was very impressive.
That's his signature win. So, as I said, this is going to be a belter, fight of the night prospect for me. And they're just about to get off soon, Jams.
They are, mate. Yeah, and like Lee Cutler's name, Chaos. I think that's what we're going to see in the ring because the Eggman never takes a backward step. He's always there for a war. The Birmingham man always wants to get stuck in. So here we go, guys. We're about to get you underway for round number 1 from the World Resorts Arena in Birmingham.
And every time Sam's fought for a belt, he's lost. Could this be third time lucky? He fought last time for the EBU belt, got beat. Before that, he fought for the WBC silver. He got the IBO, belt, but got beat there as well. So maybe third time lucky to grab a belt for Sam Eggington, but he's the one that's on the front foot already, Jams.
Yeah, he looks a bigger man as well.
He's tall, isn't he, for a super welterweight? And he's always had considerable reach advantage over his opponents. So quite understandably, most of them back off to see what he's going to do. But Lee Cutler standing his ground, moving his head, but just gets jabbed there a couple of times by Eggington, but throws one back of his own. Oh, battle the jabs. So they're jabbing each other right now. Nice cross, left cross.
Nice start from the Savage. Good shot from Cutler, though. Caught him flush with the left hook there.
Great counter with that left hook.
Definitely. Nice jab again from Eggington.
Yeah, they're not nobody's giving giving ground to each other much here. It's very much in and out between the two of them.
Yeah, as you'd expect in the first round for sure.
Cutler sitting on them right hands, planting his foot.
Cutler's got to be confident after his last performance against McKenna. That was a tremendous perforance.
I
don't think anyone's seen that coming.
That's an inspirational performance for him. So, I can imagine, that has raised his standards to what he's going to fight. As I said, it's a belter fight because Sam Eggington, he's hard to beat.
Very, very tough British level fighter.
Looking good so far.
It is. It is. It's intriguing to watch. Nice bit of body work from Cutler there. Just got Eggington on the ropes.
Yeah.
Just letting his hands go a bit more at the moment. But we know how tough Sam Eggington is. He never, ever takes a backward step. Even though he's got the range, he still likes to fight inside in the pocket, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's had an incredible career. He's only just turned 30 odd. So
31, yeah.
aye, so he's had a lot of fights. He's far more experienced than Lee Cutler, and so you got experience versus hunger and desire, to climb the ranks. So it's the makings of a great fight. Fantastic recipe. Oh, nice right there from Eggington.
It was. And again, he went again with the same shot. Cutler just avoided that one.
I wouldn't say it was like a lot of power, but it was a good shot.
It was clean.
Cutler really planting his feet, looking for that opening, dropping his left hand. Eggington in, excuse the pun. Oh, and Eggington cracks him as he comes in. Just makes Cutler stumble.
It's a good shot to the body.
That's a Sam Eggington round for me.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. I'd say he just about got the better shots off. Close, very close. I could easily understand if someone gave it to Lee Cutler, but for me, it's Eggington.
Just the cleaner shots for me, Jams. Is
yeah.
The shots that he was putting together, just rocking the head a wee bit at Lee. So I'll give that one to Sam, 10-9.
Yeah, that's what I've got as well, mate. The Savage one round up here in Birmingham.
Intriguing fight. What else happened on this card tonight, quickly, Jams?
Tyler Denny beat Elvis Aorga.
Oh, unanimous decision.
It was 97-92 on the cards. He put his man down, I think it was the 7th or 8th round.
Yeah.
And then we had Big Fraser Clark, of course, stopping Ebenezer Tete in the 1st round. And that's the main card so far. They were just showing Sam Eggington stopping Paulie Malignaggi. That was probably the greatest night of his career so far.
Mm.
The Magic Man. But here we go, back to the action, guys. Round 2 is underway in Birmingham between Lee Cutler and Sam the Savage Eggington. See if it warms up a little bit. It was a bit of a not too action-packed like we expected in the 1st round, but it just feeling each other out. Eggington just came off the better for us, in our opinion, on Red Corner Boxing.
Yeah, he's standing tall, flicking that jab out. When he comes into the clinch, Cutler's letting go. He's quicker to the punch and in better head movement. So Lee Cutler's not exactly connecting with a lot of his shots that he's throwing.
That's true. Eggington's always got a way, though, of dragging you into a fight that you don't want to be in.
Absolutely. He's a war machine. And he'll drag you into his fight. And that's when he makes it uncomfortable. And, but he can be outboxed. And Lee Cutler will need to use every bit of skill he's got, because Sam Eggington, he's got the bit between his teeth tonight.
He does. He looks hungry. He looks focused, laser focused. Just Savage.
He's been enjoying a lot of success in this round with Lee. And there's another cut. 3 jabs as Lee was trying to evade them. All 3 hit.
That was nice. Nice work from Sam Eggington there. I've been very impressed with Eggington's start here, Mr. Neutral. He's really, really showing that he still belongs at a good level.
He's sharp. He's quicker to the punch than Cutler. He's dropping that left hand to try and shoot from the hip. But as soon as he tries to throw that jab from the hip, Eggington's put a right in between his eyes.
Nice work. Cutler needs to make it a bit rougher. He needs to get in there and just start letting his hands go. Make this a bit rougher for Eggington.
I think he's trying for that, but Eggington's too quick for him to the punch.
And he's got that longer levers as well. He can just tie him up and wrap him about a bit.
It just nullifies the work that Lee Cutler's trying to do, or the strategy.
Yeah. Nice shot there from Eggington as well as Cutler came in. Caught him again with a little stiff right. And again, even in the clinch, Eggington, being the taller man, is still managing to pop away on Lee Cutler. You'd expect the smaller man to be banging away.
Aye, but Cutler did get an uppercut through in the exchange. They've cuddled up again now. 32 seconds to go.
Referee's just having a little word with Cutler there. Nothing really wrong, in my opinion.
And again, he's quicker to the punch than Cutler, although Cutler did get a left hook off in the end.
Yeah, nice as well. As he was pulling away, caught him with a nice flush left hook.
That was right, but he's still being outworked by Eggington. Can he keep this up? Is Eggington cut on his right eye? I think
He is, mate, and it's a slit. It's got a slit above his eyebrow, and it looks a bad one as well.
That could change the course of the fight now.
Like red rag to a bull, Cutler will be targeting that cut now and trying to make it worse.
I'm just wondering if that was a head clash. Eggington certainly wasn't happy with him at the end of that round, but I'm still giving that round to Eggington.
Eggington, yep, same mate. I've got it 2018 to Sam Eggington after 2.
Now, will this cut be an issue in this fight from here on?
It could be, mate. It could be.
Could well be.
It looks a nasty one. If it's pouring into the eye, that's when it becomes a real issue. Because it's right on the lip of the eyebrow. So if it starts going into the eyeball, he could be in big boy trouble in this fight.
Big boy trouble.
He did not look happy, did he, at the end of that round? He literally looked at Cutler like, what you fucking done sort of thing. You know what I mean? He was not happy with the situation. Hopefully the replayers will give us some clarification here.
Oh, yes, it was a head clash. It was a head clash. A bad one.
Oh, yeah, it was. But it weren't Cutler's fault. Oh, he does rub the hairline in, though, doesn't he?
Oh, there's another one.
He literally rubs the hair into it. That's the old man tactics there from Lee Cutler. Fair play to him. He's roughing him up a bit. I can't say I don't like it, because I do. I like it when a boxer does that. Take whatever advantage you can get in that ring, mate. It's a blood sport. You know what I mean? It's in mano in mano. I don't care if you have to rub your elbows and your knees into him. Get it done. Any means necessary.
Eggington knows it's 30 seconds gone. He's already wiping the eye. But he's been trying to jab his way through to Cutler.
Oh, big left hand there from Eggington. Short left uppercut it was. Just caught him with a screwdriver. It was real nice work.
It's dripping into the eye.
It is. This is what I feared. This is what I feared when it happened.
Now Cutler's turning the screw on Eggington to the body, and then coming upstairs. They're both
if this gets stopped now before the 4, it'll be a no contest, won't it?
And again, Eggington's looking at the referee. They're exchanging now, head to head, shoulder to shoulder. Eggington breaks, 2 jabs, 3 jabs. Cutler, big right. Eggington still standing tall.
Oh, good right hand from Eggington. Caught Cutler flush there, backing up. If Eggington just had a little bit more snap on that punch there, that could have been a devastating punch. Really could, but Cutler was just pulling away as Eggington detonated. And that just spared Cutler for me.
Eggington's still working well, though.
That eye is definitely bothering him, isn't it?
The shorter, stockier Cutler. You can see he's got that power, that durability. And he's making Eggington work very hard.
Looks in good shape as well, Cutler. So does Eggington, of course, but Cutler looks in good shape. Looks very thick and set.
Oh, I love this kind of fighting with the head-to-head, shoulder-to-shoulder, body work, uppercuts. This is a great British fight.
Yeah,
it's round 3 only. It's only round 3. And they've thrown over 300 punches each, I would imagine.
It's been a lot. It's been non-stop.
Oh, Eggington with a big left hook, but it went over the head of Cutler. Dodged it
Cutler lands back with a left hook of his own.
Oh, big right uppercut from Eggington. Another uppercut. Now they're going uppercut for uppercut. Lee Cutler shoulders him off. But Eggington still quicker to the punch. Oh, that was a lovely uppercut again. Cutler's taking some punishment in this round. But he's still punching hard, Cutler.
Eggington's just bullying him a wee bit at the minute.
Oh, beautiful shots from Eggington fighting off the ropes. And back comes Cutler with a couple of shots. Back comes Eggington. This is fantastic. Round 3.
Battle. How are you scoring that one? That's the toughest round to score, but I'm probably still going to go Eggington.
That's the toughest round to score. Although he took a lot of shots, he was throwing a lot of shots as well. But the effective aggression I've got to give to Cutler in that round, 10-9 Cutler.
Okie dokie. I've given it to Eggington myself. I've got it 30-27.
Yeah, it's how it looked to you, pal. I mean, I just seen what I seen from some of the shots that Eggington was throwing. He was getting through brilliantly, but I just felt that the effective aggression, and he was matching Eggington in that round for shots. That just convinced me to give him the point, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was scored the other way around, mate. It's that close, Jams.
It is, mate. It's an intriguing mix-up. I'm enjoying it. I really am. It's been a cracking fight. Let's hope it continues in the same vein. Some good celebrities in the
Absolutely.
crowd, some good fighters. You've got Paul Smith there.
Yeah.
You've got Kostas Tsimikas of Liverpool, the left back. He's in the crowd after this trip to Leicester today for the victory for Liverpool that relegated Leicester City from the Premier League.
Oh, poor Leicester. For the first
Never
time in
stood a
a
chance,
long
did they?
time.
Never stood a chance. But here we go, back to the action, guys. Round 4 is underway. And again, it's just frantic, non-stop action between Lee Cutler and Sam Savage Eggington.
They're refusing to give an inch to each other. They've got zero respect for each other's power. It's just bang for bang, uppercut for uppercut.
That was lovely from Eggington there. Caught him with that screwdriver right uppercut again. He can't miss with that shot on Lee Cutler as he comes in.
But Cutler's still connecting and responding in his counters. Still, this is a great battle.
This is why I wanted to cover this one, mate, because I knew this would be an action-packed fight.
Oh, fight of the night. If this goes the full distance, yeah, this is going to go down as a cracker.
Yeah, me and Joe done the Stevie McKenna one against Lee Cutler, and that was just so entertaining. I couldn't miss another fight of chaoses.
Absolute wars.
It's what we like to see here on Red Corner Boxing. This is the kind of boxing we like to see.
And Cutler, should he win this well, which he would win well, whether it be split majority or whatever, he's just his confidence will go through the roof. So I'm expecting good things for the winner of this fight. But
yeah,
Cutler's just starting to put his authority on Eggington. He seems to be tiring in round 4.
Yeah, he slowed down just a touch, hasn't he? Just a touch.
He's thrown many, many punches in this round. Eggington is ahead in this round for me.
Yeah.
There's still a minute to go. Cutler's still trying to push him against the ropes, dominate him. But he's allowing Eggington just a few precious seconds to reset and throw jabs out. Cutler's guards are down, trying to move the head, comes in again, chopping right from Cutler. That missed. Back comes Eggington off the ropes with a right cross.
I think that body shot hurt Eggington a wee bit there from Cutler. He just dug one right hand into the body, and Eggington seemed to winch a little bit.
And the nature of the fight with these two orthodox men going head to head, the clashes are inevitable, and there's been many of them in 4 rounds already. Obviously,
non-stop action, isn't it? It's a terrific fight from the World Resorts Arena in Birmingham. This has been what British boxing is all about.
Absolutely. Non-stop entertainment. And how anybody can not be entertained watching these two gentlemen fight is unreal.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. I'm just going to score that to Eggington but Cutler was definitely in that round.
Yes. I agree. I've got that.
So my Cutler SD's not looking too good at the minute. Carl saying good evening. Good evening to you, Carl Widow, matey.
Good evening, Carl.
Just before we get to the next round, Mr. Neutral, what did you make to the ring announcement of the fights yesterday? Alberto Cuello versus Sabriel Matisse for the £140 strap. There's also Edgar Berlanga against Hamza Shiraz up at 168.
Yeah.
And also Iman Katayev, the the Australian-based Russian, should I say, is going in against, who is it he's fighting? Oh, it's just completely left, man. Katayev is fighting. Oh, what's his bloody name?
David Morrell.
David Morrell Jr. That's the one, matey. Thank you. Completely had a brain freeze then. But yeah, some good fights on that, mate. And that's going to be on the undercard.
It's a cracking card. It's a cracking card. Many people are saying why is Hamza Shiraz, Berlanga, the main event, and that's simply because
well, no, the main event is Zepeda Shakur.
Oh, is that being moved to main event? I thought it was Berlanga's main event.
No, Berlanga's co-main. It's co-main to Shakur.
Oh, well, I'm glad that's cleared up.
Yeah, New York City, July 12th, mate. But it's not going to be at the MSG because the MSG's already booked that weekend.
They haven't. There's no. Apparently, the only venue they can probably get.
Be somewhere else in New York, but it's definitely not going to be the MSG because that's already booked.
I think it's like either a baseball stadium or something,
or
a
ice hockey stadium or something.
Yeah.
But still, it'll be a good card, though, with some of them on. Everyone thought
Yeah,
Cuellar was
lovely.
going to be fighting Dalton Smith, didn't they? After last night's win, but no, he's fighting Sabriel Matisse.
No, I think that's after this one. This is Eddie Hunt and PBC co-promotion with Golden Boy as well.
Yeah.
So
I think Dalton will probably get the winner out of Matisse and Puello.
I would imagine. Oh, back to this fight. Eggington still racking up the points in round 5 against Cutler. Cutler's face starting to look worse for wear. Just been beaten to the jab again. And it's Eggington who's throwing the jab from the hip.
There is some damage on the left side of the face of Cutler, isn't there, as well?
Yes, he's starting to well up around the eyes. Big
I don't know if it's
lumps.
a cut or just a swell, but it's definitely damage.
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
I see a cut and swelling on Cutler's left eye and cheek.
Yeah, Eggington's still got the cut, but his cut don't seem to be bothering him now, does it, Eggington's, from the first round?
You know, it seems to have sorted itself out. They're doing a fantastic job in the corner, keeping it, keeping it at bay from opening up. But Eggington once again, jab, overhand right. My favourite combination for a tall guy. He's using it well. Cutler's just resorting to try and hit body shots now.
Yeah.
Or when Eggington goes over his head, he's looking for chopping rights and lefts.
Caught him on the back of the head there as well.
Yeah, Eggington's too fast for him.
He is at the moment.
Using
whether Eggington can keep this pace up for the whole 10, that's what's intriguing now.
Oh, 2 rights as Cutler was coming in.
Oh, big shots from Eggington.
Oh, he's beating it. He's beating Cutler up in the corner now. Cutler's tired himself out. It's a battle of the wills now, Jams.
It is. Lovely little check right uppercut there from Sam Eggington, from Savage. That's another Eggington round for me, mate. They're quite comfortably.
Yeah, Savage round.
I've got it 50-45, mate, to Eggington. You've got it 49-46, haven't you?
Yeah.
To Eggington, so...
I've been generous. I've given him a round. I think the judges will give him a round.
Possible. But I've got it definitely all 5 rounds to Eggington for me, although it was a close round.
Aye.
Let's see what happens. 5 to go, guys, here from the World Resorts Arena in Birmingham,
As
United
Cutler
Kingdom.
As Cutler coming to floor right, Eggington up against the ropes, seen it coming, ducked, threw an overhand right. Then he hit him with the left, and then another right as Cutler was coming in again. Big right. Cutler misses or cuffs the top of the head. Back comes Eggington, another big right as Cutler was trying to hit. Great exchange.
It really was.
In round 6, halfway, and Lee Cutler has got some making up to do in this fight. He's got to keep that pressure on and try and outwork Eggington. And yeah, there you go. They've given Cutler a round. The viewers 49-47, same as me.
They're agreeing with you, mate. Oh no, they've given 2 rounds, 1 tied, 1 split.
All right, a 10-10 in round 2. The one that I give Cutler, and the one that you give.
I get Savage.
That's just a viewer's verdict. They do that by start, so.
Yeah. I never score split rounds. Never have, never will.
There is a case for split rounds.
Yeah, there is. Same as there's a case for 10-8 without a knockdown, but it's very rare you get them see them scored, do I?
Exactly. That's very, very
so
rare.
I always go for the cards I think they're going to give.
There's a few 10-10s given last night, Friday night.
Yeah, there was, yeah. It's been a great weekend of action, mate, isn't it?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Friday night, we had
and then we done the bare knuckle as well.
Bare knuckle boxing, and obviously the action yesterday.
Cochrane Edwards bare knuckle fight was cracking, weren't it? Edwards took him out in 3. Fantastic.
7 fights in 2 hours. Absolutely fantastic. Can't get better than that.
You can't. It's just been a head clash again between Eggington and Cutler.
But it's Cutler's come off worse. And now the blood's coming down the face of Cutler. as Eggington continues that pressure in round 6.
Yep.
And Cutler's visibly slowing down. They're working each other to the body, head to head, shoulder to shoulder, mouth to neck. It's almost a bit rude in there.
It's getting a bit naughty.
But as Eggington is keeping Cutler thinking. Right cross from Eggington. 2 jabs. Cutler evades both. Sets back, comes back to the centre. Oh, catches Eggington with a big right.
And that eye looks a mess, doesn't it, for Cutler now? That left eye looks a real mess.
Oh, and another head clash. Time out.
Eggington's come off the worst on that one.
The referee's having a word with both of them about the head clashes. Time out. They're back in. Again, Eggington quicker to the jab. Cutler's having a bit of problem finding his range.
Eggington straight back to work, doing what he's done for the whole fight, and that's just putting the pressure on Lee Cutler.
Oh, and now Eggington's right eye's opened up again.
Yeah, that was that last head clash, mater. He come off worse in that one for sure.
Oh, and he's got a big welt underneath the eye on the cheekbone.
That is badly damaged. Both eyes now for Eggington are damaged. He already had the cut in the first round above the right eye, above the left eye, pardon me. And now he's got the right eye smashed to pieces.
It's not looking good.
Got Shakan Pitters watching on, the British light heavyweight champion. He's giving his thoughts on this fight. Shakan Pitters. Hope he's feeling better after his trip to hospital before his fight with Blender dos Santos was called off. He looks okay, he looks well and healthy, so that's good to see. So happy Easter to Shakan and to everyone tuning in on Red Corner Boxing. If you're new to the channel, please head over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Give us a little Easter blessing. We appreciate it. It helps the channel grow so we can bring you more content. We've been here from Friday all night, Saturday all night, Sunday we're back again. This is what we do. And we're back tomorrow for Hard Talk USA, episode 34, hosted by Mr. Neutral. So tune in for that 8 p.m. UK.
Yeah, no other UK channel gives you more coverage of watch-alongs than Red Corner Boxing. Through the night, 100%. Into the early hours of the morning, when the milkman's at your door.
Yep, and we're on your screen. I'm scoring that last round to Eggington again, mater. Are you going the same?
Indeedy.
Yeah, so I've got it literally 7-0 to the Eggman right now. Sorry, 6-0, sorry, to Eggington so far. 60-54.
A lot of people have got Eggington 6-0 up.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Put your thoughts in the comments, please, guys. Thanks for coming through. And I agree with Carl. Cutler is fighting Eggington's fight.
Yeah. And
Carl is going to the Eubank fight next week. Big up to you, mate. Yeah, and I agree with Sam, who's in the WhatsApp group chat. Eggington is absolutely boxing his best fight that I've ever seen. Hawkan ringside live. Shakan Pitters versus Bradley Rhea is ordered for the vacant EBU European light heavyweight title.
Yeah, that was the fight that was supposed to have happened before, but then obviously Shakan Pitters pulled out, and they got Blender dos Santos in. Then he pulled out against bloody Bradley Rhea after 3 days stepping in. That was a shambles of a night for GBM. That was.
Cutler can't get near him in this round 7, and when he does, Eggington's got him wrapped up.
He's got it wrapped up in a pretty little bow at the moment. He's got this. Unless Eggington gets knocked out, I can't see how Cutler pulls this off.
He's a long way behind.
Most definitely.
I agree, Carl. Eggington looks levels above in this fight, and many of you in the prediction league did actually go for Cutler.
I think we all went Cutler, apart from young Sammy SWS Boxing in the comments that he put
everybody.
Eggington.
Only young Sam has got Eggington by knockout, but even if Eggington wins, he gets the 10 points and he climbs up the table. Don't forget that tonight we will be publishing the league tables for fight week 1 of our prediction league running through to September. And yeah, catch the
Some
show
great
on
prizes to be
Wednesday
won.
for next week's boxing. We will have cards to choose from, and yeah, the points are racking up for SWS boxing.
And
this week.
Hawkan's been strangling the game as well. He's just said, though, Dos Santos has been stripped of his EBU title, so that's why Brad Rayart is to fight Shakan Pitters.
Yes.
So the two guys who had to pull out of the fight are going to fight each other, which is fantastic.
Another round for Sam Eggington.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
It's masterclass for Eggington. The first few rounds were close, but the last four, it's just all Eggington.
Yeah, I've got 70-63, mate. 70-63 to the Savage. They're just showing Ben Whittaker getting ready for his fight with Liam Cameron, which is now a 10-rounder after the contract situation was resolved. Hopefully, Liam was paid well.
I've got it 69-64 so far.
Yeah, I've got 70-63 all day long, twice on a Sunday, which it is today. Happy Easter, y'all.
Happy Easter.
And we're just waiting for round 8. 3 rounds remaining here. For me, Lee Cutler needs a miracle, an absolute miracle.
He needs a knockout in many eyes, I would imagine.
Yeah, or at least 3 knockdowns, 1 in each round. 3 10-8s might put him in the question, but that's about it.
Referee warning Cutler again about keeping his head up. When he goes down, he ducks down, he comes up hard and fast. Catching the eye. Again.
Eggington still looks fresh. Been very impressed with his stamina in this fight. He still looks fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, he's conditioned well. Obviously, he's had a very good camp. And
good to see.
And, you know, you need your life to be going very well to win a boxing match in all aspects. So
of course.
If there's anything that's troubling a boxer, it tends to come out in the ring.
Yeah.
But having said that, Cutler's got no excuses in this fight. He's just been outclassed by very, very well prepared Sam Eggington.
Well, if you look at the amount of fights they've had, Eggington's had 44 fights, mate. He's had over double the amount of fights Lee Cutler's had in the pro ranks.
Yeah, the experience is telling.
He's only 2 years older. That just says it all, doesn't it?
That says
been the far busier man throughout his career. I remember when Eggington used to fight on Channel 5 and he was like the real prospect.
Eggington needs to be careful. Big left right from Cutler. Bit slow in reacting. And Cutler's now going to work. Head to head. Moving the body now. Eggington only throws the one body shot. They clinch.
Good body work there from Cutler. Puts him into the body of Sam Eggington. Eggington's just wrapping him up. Is he feeling the pace a wee bit now? Because he's just wrapping him up a bit. But again, he comes out with a shot. I think Cutler's eyes opened up again. Oh, no, it might be a bit of claret from Eggington's eye, actually, that's on Cutler at the moment. His eye looks like it's held steady. We've got 50 seconds of round 8 to go here, guys. On the World Resorts in Birmingham. It's been an absolutely energetic fight between two very, very tough and game individuals in Lee Cutler and Sam Savage Eggington. It is Eggington's eye that's opened up. Eggington's eye's opened up real bad.
The blood's pouring down his face. Cutler's had his best round of the fight so far. It looks like he's coming on a bit strong. What can he do with two rounds and a bit to go? But Eggington has certainly slowed down. And he's lost a bit of snap on his punches. Just grimaces again. Referee's having a look at his eye.
It's that cut, bro. Yeah, he's wincing a lot. Eggington's wincing really badly in the corner. He's going back to the corner and really wincing. The eye's really bothering him.
And the referee's having a word with the corner.
Against him now.
Referee's not happy with that eye. He's having a word with the corner.
I'm giving that to Cutler, that round. That's Cutler's first round for me.
Yeah, that's another. That's a Cutler round.
I think the doctor might have a look at Eggington's face there because it does look a bit of a bloody mess. It'd be such a travesty if this is stopped now because of the head clash, because of the cut. Although if it goes to the cards, Eggington still wins.
Go to the cards, he still wins, Eggington. So Cutler doesn't want this stopped. Cutler Eggington to come out in this next round so he can stop him. They're screaming in the corner at Eggington.
Telling him to get sharp and just take this guy out. That's what they're saying.
Now, the referee, I knew he was going to do this. As soon as the bell went, he was going to call the doctor. Now, the doctor's coming up. He's going to have a look at this eye. He's going to check the visibility. He's waved it off.
Oh, my God.
It's going to go
Really
to the
can't
count
continue.
now. It's going to go to the count. It's going to the cards.
Cutler thinks he's won, but surely not. Surely it's not a win. It's got to go. It's going to be a decision scorecard, surely.
It will be.
Cutler thinks he's won. Cutler's celebrating, and Sam's looking pissed off. He thinks he's lost. It's definitely an accidental clash of heads. This has got to go to the scorecards. This is a travesty.
I don't think Eggington looks confused. He doesn't know what's going to happen now.
And Cutler's celebrating. Cutler's got his arm up in the air. He thinks he's won. He thinks he's got the stoppage.
Well, Cutler's in for a bad, he's in for a bad experience if he thinks he's won. And then his team is shaking his head at him. So
he thinks it's a stoppage, but it's not. It's not a stoppage. It's got to be a technical.
Oh, my goodness. The viewers' verdict have given it a draw.
What?
They give Cutler 3 rounds out of the last 4.
One of them tied. They get the 7th tied.
Oh, the viewers.
It's crazy talk.
I think
it's crazy talk.
Yeah. Well, bit of drama here in Birmingham in the co-main.
If Eggington doesn't get this win, this is a very bad decision, a bad day at the office for these
judges.
No,
it will be, because you remember Whittaker and thing.
Oh, is it referee scoring this? No, it's for a title, isn't it? It's for the WBC International Silver.
Yeah, it's a title fight. Go to the judges.
Yeah. I was worried then it was going to be the ref, and if it's the ref, then you have to worry. It looks like the ref's asking for what's going on. I don't think even the ref knows what's happening.
I think the referee's looking for footage of whether it's a head clash or a punch.
It was definitely a head clash, 100%. Both of his eyes were popped by the head clashes.
Fascinating stuff here. There's going to be a bit of a delay.
If this goes down as a TKO victory for Lee Cutler, I'm sorry, but this will be a travesty for Sam Eggington because he does not deserve to
absolute travesty.
He was in complete command of this.
I think at worst they'll order a rematch.
Fight. It was definitely caused by 2 heads. Yeah, and call it a technical draw. But if he gets the loss, it'll be a shocker. It'll be an absolute shocker for Sammy Eggington, for the Savage.
Well,
don't get me wrong. I picked Lee Cutler to win.
This is what was that fight the other week? The Irishman.
Ben Crocker. Not Ben Crocker. Sorry, Lewis Crocker.
Donovan. Lewis Crocker Donovan. This is the same thing all over again.
But that was a DQ, weren't it, in the end? But that was ridiculous. But it's been an immediate rematch ordered for that now, anyway.
Aye, but that's what I mean. If there's any controversies like this, they start ordering rematches.
Yeah, rightly so as well. But it is WBC, though, mate, and we know how screwed up they are, Maurizio Suleiman.
Well, usually WBC go back to countback, so this will be in favour of Eggington if that's the case.
Yeah, fair play.
Let's see what they're going to do here, because this is still sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control.
Yeah.
Well, that
seems confident, which I'm surprised at.
They're showing replay that Cutler's last 2 punches to that eye.
Yeah, they opened it back up, but the cut was already there. They're saying it's caused by a punch now. They're saying the commentators just said it was caused by a punch. So if that's the case, it's a TKO victory. But the referees overruled it and said it was caused by a clash of heads.
Could be a controversial. I mean, you like you said, the punch was only opened up a pre-existing cut,
which was caused by the head clash.
Which is caused by a head clash. So it's ambiguous to say that he'd get a TKO based on that.
Well, luckily the ref overruled him. They were trying to tell him. They were trying to tell the ref it was caused by a punch. The ref overruled him and said no, it was caused by the head clash. He said the punch might have opened it back up, but it was caused by the head clash, and the referee stood firm there, so fair play to him. But here we go, we're going to get the decision. Surely it's going to be an Eggington points decision here, by unanimous decision for me. Let's have a look. We've got Big Mo just giving the announcements.
It's going to the scorecards.
So the 9th round's going to count as well, even though there were no punches thrown. 87-85.
97-91. Eggington's won. Eggington took it. Unanimous decision.
Yes, he got it. Right decision, the right winner.
Well, there's only young.
So it was UD. That was the UD, weren't it, bro?
Aye, UD went.
Lovely. And because they scored the 9th round, it was actually 87-85 rather than 79. So that's cool. So that's the win for Sammy Eggington. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in on Red Corner Boxing. We're going to be back for the main event. Liam Cameron, Ben Whittaker 2, of course. We're proudly sponsored by EasyStories.com, your place to go for all your storage needs in and around the UK. Please join us on the separate link in a moment. If you head over, give us a subscribe on Red Corner Boxing on YouTube, and then click the link, and we will be back very soon. Thank you, Mr. Neutral. See you in a moment, sir.
See you soon, guys.